Good, my good. Jesus is Lord. Thank God the Word works. Yesterday, I got in the same spot. I wanted to make sure I was in the same spot because I want to get this across to you. I shared with you about Psalm 138:8, and I want to read it to you right here out of my Bible. The Lord will perfect that which concerneth me. The Lord will. Not your church, not the pastor, not your husband, not your wife. Federal government, why, they are short when it comes to taking care of you. Somebody says, well, the government's going to pay my bills. Well, maybe they will. I hope they help you. I don't have a problem with that. But my trust is in the Lord, not in the government or not in things or so forth. You see, the Bible says some put their trust in horses and others in men, but we will put our trust in the name of the Lord our God. God's bigger than your problem. Now, I got to say that again. God's bigger than your problem, and He's bigger than the government. Hey. So I thought about that yesterday. But if you don't take it out of the Bible, get it on the inside, and learn how to use it, won't do you any good. So I want to do this today. Yesterday after church, a good friend of ours, David, he came up to us and said, I'd like to take you two out to dinner. I said, okay, fine. And he said, let's go up to the shrimp basket. I said, okay, I know what they have up there. But we went in there and the little waitress came out. She brought me a menu. Well, I looked at the menu and I wanted the same thing that I had there last time. I got their shrimp etouffee and fried shrimp. I just happened to like that. Now, David got fried shrimp basket and Pat got blackened redfish, I think it was, something like that. But each of us was able to get what we wanted off of the menu. Well, God's like that. He's given us, this huge menu with lots of promises in it here, and we can choose. You know, somebody says, well, I don't believe God wants everybody healed. Well, you're stupid, but you can choose to be sick. Listen, sickness is never a blessing. I got this the other day. The Bible says, the blessing of the Lord, it maketh rich and addeth no sorrow with it. Hey, sickness always brings sorrow. Makes you feel bad, you act bad, costs you a lot of money. Ain't nothing good about that. So there can't be a blessing in sickness. Sickness is always under the curse, which you and I have been redeemed from. Let's go back here. Hold on. Let's go back to going out to lunch. So the waitress brought me my meal. It looked good, smelled good. I've had it in the past. But you know it didn't do me any good unless I ate it, unless I picked up my little fork, stuck it down there, dipped my little shrimp over there in some cocktail sauce, and I ate it. I ate the shrimp, I ate the etouffee, I didn't eat the rice, I drank my water, I ate the hush puppies, I ate everything that's on my plate. But it didn't taste good until I tasted it. Watch this. Now, Pat cooked the other day. We had a wonderful lunch. We had dinner. I mean, country boy, we had squash and we had okra and we had fried green tomatoes and we had cabbage. I mean, that's a meal. Woo, man, that's a meal right there. Well, it didn't do me any good to just look at it and say, man, Pat, that sure does look good. I had to eat it. So knowing that God perfects those things that concern you won't do you any good unless you eat it. Now watch. I know I'm going to go over. I'm just going to have to start increasing my time. I started saying 2 or 3 years ago, I'd say to myself, and then I'd say to Pat, you love me. Now, we weren't having any difficulties at all, but boy, I want you to know we started falling in love. She started saying, yeah, and you love me. What you're going to have to do when you begin to pick up in your spirit, man, that your husband's, just doesn't care for you as much, start saying, no, God perfects that which concerns me. Talk to his pillow. Don't talk to him. But go in there to the bedroom, talk to his pillow. Say, my man loves me. My man is, I'm redeemed in Deuteronomy chapter 28 from the curse. And my man likes me. He thinks I'm gorgeous or whatever. The point is you got to take it out of the plate, put it in your mouth, blah, 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 and then start speaking it forth. Told you yesterday morning I got my foot hurt and I said, nope, I'm not having that. I'm redeemed. Well, I begin to say, redemption belongs to me rather than I wonder what's wrong with my foot or I wonder what I did. Well, it doesn't matter what I did. I am the redeemed, but I have to take that word, plant it in my heart, then say it boldly out of my mouth. So, yes, God perfects those things that concern you. People like my stories, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Years ago, that we lived in another place, and my kids like to ride their motorcycles in the woods, and there's a little store back. If you went around the woods, you could go to it. I didn't want them to go there. They sold a lot of booze there, and they like to go over there and play a game. I didn't like the people there, and I told them don't go. Well, one day I was just praying, and the Lord said, the boys is over there at the Quaker. And I got in my car and drove over there, and sure enough, they were there. I said, boys, y'all not supposed to be here. You talk about get their attention. You see, you're confessing the word, you're believing God, but then you got to act on the word. So I got to bring this to a close. I'm already over time. Saints, watch this. The blessings of the Lord, it maketh rich and addeth no sorrow with it. But what you need to do is take that promise out of the Bible and begin to say, I am the redeemed, and begin to say God himself is perfecting that which concerns me. You go down to the beauty parlor and somebody says, well, you know how men are. Just look and say, well, mine's not that way. Maybe he is. Maybe he's acting terrible. But don't agree with them. Agree with the fact that God perfects that which concerns you. Or maybe, like I go places and people say, well, when you get old, you can't eat spicy food at night. I said, that's your problem. It's not my problem. I'm redeemed from that because God perfects everything in my body. God perfects everything in my family. The point is you got to take it off of the plate and eat it by confessing it and acting on it and doing it. Hey, God will perfect it for you, but you're going to have to do your part by confessing it in spite of what it looks like. Gotta go, saints. Have a great day. And remember all day, Jesus is Lord, and thank God the word works.